everyone and welcome to another Elliott Wave Forecast video update. My name is Eric. Today is the 6th of July around 5:40 p.m. New York time, and here we go guys with a kind of educational forecasting video. In this video what we're going to talk overall is about, we're going to explain the pound dollar, and we also going to take a look at Elliott Wave and why sometimes Elliott Wave gets a very bad reputation. And honestly, every trader, one way or the other, comes across Elliott Wave, but sometimes Elliott Wave got a bad reputation, even though it's not the theory for. As everybody knows, Elliott Wave was a theory that was developed in the 1930s. And in Elliott Wave Forecast, specifically, we've been trying to improve the theory every single day. We have created our own rules, and we have, in those rules, we have tried to make Elliott Wave a much complete, a better product. In today's video, what we're going to take a look is at the monthly chart of the pound dollar. Why? Everybody knows about the UK referendum that took place on the June the 23rd, and now across the social media and across the traders, it's very popular to post videos and charts and Elliott Wave counts about the pound. And the reality, when we came to see across some of the works, we came to realize that a video like this, it was needed to explain the fact and to educate this great population of waiver into a better theory and a better product overall. Why? Because sometimes traders, we take the easy way out and the easy count, and then it's us the one that we violate the rules of the principle and not the principle himself. And I want to make a definition right there during the video. All right, having said this introduction, let's take a look at the pound from the in the monthly charts. The pound, like every US dollar pair, did make a peak around the 92-95 area. The pound like every US dollar pair, did make a peak around the 2007-2008 peak years, right? So this is the peak, the 92-95, the euro peak over there also, and this is the peak on 2007-2008 that also happened in the dollar, in the euro. From this peak, the pound did make a clear cut 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 weeks. 5 weeks in the pound from there, the market, the Elliott Wave Theory say there is 2 ways that 5 weeks can be seen in the market, depending of the waiver buyers. The first way is that those 5 weeks in the pound can be an ABC from this psychostatic A, 3 weeks back, B, and then C to the downside. The other way around is that from here we can have a flat, which is 3, 3, and 5, and then the upside. Now, at this stage, this law was taken, which means that this sequence is incomplete to the downside. And that's why we're showing here 2 possible paths in the pound. Either here, higher and lower, or the popular one that it is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, A, B, and then 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, and lower, like in the nest. Now, what is the deal breaker? Both counts are bearish. What is the deal breaker? It all depends on how good the waiver is, how detail oriented the waiver is, in order to determine what is the deal breaker. As we always teach in Elliott Wave forecast, the reality is that the market has different time frames, and you need to upgrade and downgrade the time frames in order to locate and be able to come out with a forecasting that is reliable. Elliott Wave, like I say, in the monthly chart, when each candle is a month, there is nothing wrong to say A, B, and then 1, 2, 1, 2, and lower. Because you know why? Because you don't see the internals of this lead, right? For the new waivers, I want to mention and point out that an ABC is nothing more than two subdivisions or 5 wakes. A, B, and C. Each lead needs to be 5 wakes. 5 wakes here, 5 wakes here. Also, I want to show the idea of how an impulse looks like. And an impulse in Elliott Wave look in the following manner. Each lead, look, 1, it has 5 wakes. And this 5, it has 5, 3, 5, 3, and 5. So this is 5, this is 5, and this is 5. As you can see, there is no 3 wakes in any of the subdivision of the major higher degree time frame. So with that explanation there, I'm going to explain also what is a nest. A nest, which is what many people are laboring, is a sequence of highest high, highest low before the acceleration happen. 1, 2, and 1 degree. 1, 2, and another degree. 1, 2 against the powerful wave 3 take place. The reality is, like I say, that if you look over here at the pound in the monthly chart, it can be a nest from here. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, and lowers. The reality is that this low, now that this took this, is 8 of W, B of X, and then lesser degree. Now let's find the truth. Let's not be a lazy waiver which do not look at the upgrading and downgrading the time frames, and it goes the easy way out. In June 23rd, when the news came out, we do understand that the setting was strong. Now, downgrading the time frames, we're gonna take a look at the 1 hour chart of the pound from the 623. And we're going to take a look at what is possible to be there, a wave 1 of wave 3 or the whole wave 3. If it's a nest, 1, 2, 1, 2, this can be the powerful wave 3 or 1 or 3 with more downside. And we downgrade to the 60 minute. And when we downgrade to the 60 minute, this downgrade, this move lower here, do not look like a 5 wakes. Let's downgrade it a little bit more. And doing it a little bit more to the 50 minute, right there, let's see how it looks like. This is a 15-minute bar of the pound dollar after the news for the referendum in UK. And guess what? From the 623 peak to the lows over here, this is not an impulse. This is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, or 2 set without extensions of equal legs, or 1.236. So technically, this is corrective. Being that move corrective right there from the 23rd, and looking at this lead corrected, the move invalidate the next, and then technically invalidate discount, which is the more aggressive. Still the pound is gonna trade lower, but it's no an ABC. And then if it is no an ABC over there and it is a WXY by nature, then these 5 wakes, they need to be part of a flat structure. In other words, These 5 weeks needs to be part of a flat structure. And then you start the cycle here with 3, 3, and 5. Your connector, this is no 8 and 8 anymore. The connector becomes W, the connector becomes X, and then what you ending is the W, X, and Y, and you ending the first leg of a W, of the Y. In other words, you are reaching these levels of the fifth swing, like we call it. As you guys can see in the video, calling that at 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2 is a complete invalidation of the Elliott Wave Theory. And that when the pound bounce, you're going to say, oh, Elliott Wave doesn't work. Look, these people, they were laboring 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, and never happened. No, it's not that Elliott Wave doesn't work. It's that the waiver of the trader was not able to downgrade and outgrade the charts and being able to see that the move here is in 3-way. So consequently, the simple rules of Elliott Wave, in which if lead is in 5 weeks and each subdivision is in 5 weeks, there is no present there. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. So I hope that everybody get the message, everybody enjoyed the video, and everybody do understand that Elliott Wave not always is the one that fail. That sometimes the ability of traders not to pay attention to details or not to outgrade and downgrade the time frames is what makes the beautiful Elliott Wave Theory do not work. For us, in Elliott Wave forecast, we always pay attention to details, and we are not afraid that when something is not an impulse, it cannot be an impulse. It has to be corrected. The market proven they are what it means. In a 5-way move, each way needs to be in 5. So if you like the video, we invite you guys all to take the trial. The trial in Elliott Wave forecast is free. It's good for 14 days. In the trials, you guys gonna be able to see all the instruments in this headline right there, 52 to be exact. We provide this kind of analysis live every single day. Be a better waiver, and a better waiver needs to pay details, attention to the details. You cannot label the pound 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2 if one of the legs is no FI. Get the message. Be better every day. That Elliott Wave is not that bad as many people believe. It's sometimes the traders that we don't pay attention. Have a good day, everybody.